Could you just take us through those last two inbounds plays in the final seconds?
Absolutely, yeah. We came out of timeout. Goal was to get JB on the ball going to his right hand. I think I threw the ball a little bit early, considered, because we executed pretty well. JB comes off. I think he gets kind of caught up, or someone holds him or something like that, and I threw it too hard. So that pass was a little bit erring on me. And then the second one, we didn't execute well. So we got a good look at it. We still got a 3 up. Didn't make it, missed it. But just execution down the stretch. We didn't. I got to be better in terms of just making sure that pass gets through. If it doesn't, making sure to call that timeout. We had the extra timeout there and keep that lead from 1 to 3. I mean, we had another second opportunity, thankfully, but you don't want to put yourself in that position.
You said you didn't execute the last play, right? What happened there that went wrong?
We just didn't do. I think we misread the play. It was supposed to be a curl for JB, I think, to the 3-point line, and we didn't do it. So we just got a good look. Al popped back to the ball. I think that was the second option, and I got a good look at it. I left it short. Got to get that ball up, give it a chance. And Malcolm did a good job getting his hand on the rebound, but it was too late by then.
Grant, you guys now have shot less than 30% in 3 of your last 4 games. What is there anything that has been leading to that, or is it just missed shots?
I think it's just missed shots, honestly. When you look at this team, honestly, I think that we've improved in these past 2 games alone more than we would look to, because if it looks worse because we are in the L column. But we got so many great looks, open opportunities, and I think, guys, we're in a positive stance of moving forward. We know that those are going to fall. We trust everybody around. We're trying to work everybody back in, get everybody back acclimated to the whole rotation. So maybe it's just a little bit of that, and understanding that when we didn't have everybody, you kind of have more freedom to play and everything like that. Now you have to kind of learn to get everybody back in and work everybody back into space and get everything right. And I think that we've done that in these past 2 games. Orlando did a phenomenal job of just competing. They played hard. They're a talented young team, and they got us twice. And I don't think it means much into the future. We just got to do our job, taking care of the rest of the regular season.
Can you explain how it's not just one guy that goes cold, it's kind of everybody that goes cold at the same time? How does the whole team get caught up in that ebb and flow?
Yeah, I think that originally it started a couple games back, It doesn't start in these past 2 games alone, even though it looks like it, The shots that we took, we might have made, but they were maybe more difficult. So then when you get the open ones and you start playing freely in motion again, now they're kind of too open. Now you miss shots, And sometimes you go through stretches as a group, as a team. Sometimes you go through stretches individually. So I think that it's not something that we hang our heads on, hangs our head down, thinking that we can't get out of it, I think that we come into this next game against the Pacers and we just take full opportunity to knock these shots down and still have confidence in each other to shoot them. Al got a lot of great looks tonight that just didn't fall, and that happens, So I got open looks that didn't fall. Like, you just continue to work and challenge yourself to get those open looks, because when you get open looks, you realize that that's better than doing it the other way and forcing things up.
Grant, how steep is the learning curve working guys back? I mean, Rob playing in short stints at different parts of the game, and then Al as well coming off that 5 games.
Yeah, I don't think it's that steep. I think it's just getting a matter of getting more fluid. Fluidity is huge for this group, and I think that we've done a good job of that when guys go out. It's more difficult to do when guys get back. You look across the league, you always have a little bit of a hump to get over. But for us, since we're so used to playing with one another, when things start getting normal, when Rob is in a rotation, when you have everyone back, when JT's back and everything else, you have pretty much an understanding of who's who in the group and how to play. So it's just a matter of getting that back together. We're prepared for it, and it's something that over the course of the season, just because we had this great of a start, everyone thinks that it may, because we lose 2 games or 1 game, that it's like, oh crap, what's going on? Versus for us, it's like, yeah, things happen, and we had a great stretch, but we got to understand we are human. We're capable of making mistakes. We're capable of not doing our jobs. We're capable of doing our jobs every single night. Like, it's just a matter of balance and keeping a level head.
Is that the vibe, the mentality for you guys, having now dropped 4 of your last 5?
Absolutely.
Not losing any confidence?
Yeah, don't lose confidence. Just keep a level head and stay locked in onto what you're trying to accomplish, because we would look at things differently if we were 3-2 and we would address those weaknesses that we had. So it just shows that we have room to grow, and you don't let these games dictate the future. You just take them as they are, one at a time, and we know we have another one coming up.
you guys, your execution was like perfect pretty much for the first month and a half or so, and you've only scored over 120 like twice this month. What do you think was the thing that kind of just like felt a little different about how you guys were executing than that you don't have right now?
Yeah, I think that you just got to get accustomed to playing that way at all times. You know, through that first month, we were doing a good job of playing freely, getting open looks, and then over the course of a stretch, I think we kind of got back to our old ways, old habits, and then we kind of came back, and now we're starting to figure ourselves out again. And just because the shots aren't falling doesn't mean that we're not playing the right way, and that's something that I've been huge on the team, and we've been huge on each other, saying that just make sure we create the right advantages and create the right opportunity, and it'll all work out, you know. And we all have faith in one another, where no one's upset or tired or thinking about anything else besides this team. And it's super exciting to be able to have a group of guys that are willing to persevere and move forward.
Grant, it seemed like when you guys are trying to rally, you guys are trying to make the spectacular play, maybe the low percentage pass, just doing things to get the crowd going and get your guys self going. I mean, do you guys have to kind of get back to basics, you think, of just the ball movement on the perimeter, just things that maybe got you where you are now?
I don't think that they're intended, you know. I think that you see an advantage and you're trying to make the play, and that's how we've always played in a sense. And in the beginning, when things were going well, it looked good, and when we were making all the shots and making the right reads and the ball was getting through. Sometimes the ball doesn't get through. Like, there was a lot of great opportunities where we kicked the ball ahead and the shot just didn't fall, and then we've done a good job of getting to the paint and kicking out, or have the right intention of kicking the ball out, and you got a deflection, you know. So you're not expected to be perfect, and we don't expect anybody on the team to be perfect, and that's something that we've grown with over the years, and understanding how mentally tough we need to be, because this team, the biggest weakness is going to be how we affect ourselves and what we do for one another, and it's less so about what others are going to do to us. We just have to make sure that we understand what we're trying to accomplish, and just go out there and do it, because we've done it and we've proven that we can do it, and we're going to continue to do that.
Grant, when you talk about getting guys in the right position and all that stuff offensively, you see a lot of communication going on out there. What are you guys talking about on the floor right now throughout the course of the game, pointing in different directions and the spacing and all that?
Yeah, just talking about exactly what you said, spacing, understanding, get to our spots, get to these actions that we want to accomplish, who we're getting involved in these actions, who we're placing in certain positions because we know we can take advantage of this person, or because we know that this person helps or this person does this. So it's just a matter of that communication is going to be there throughout the season. And if we ever lose that, that's when things go the other way. So I think that that's the making of a good team, or a great team, honestly, is being able to communicate with one another in an efficient way, no matter if that's positive, negative, or any way in between.
Grant, I thought Admiral Schofield was your friend. I'm asking not to do you dirty like that.
Oh, no, he did a great job tonight. Sco played amazing. I'm just happy to see him performing the way he is, you know. He's worked his butt off to not only stay and get here, and it's special to see him shoot the ball the way he does and impact the team the way he does. He changes that locker room, and he's a high character guy, and you just love that about him. And although he may have played well against us tonight, you know, it's a matter of us, you know, doing our job and making sure that doesn't happen. So we can't take any credit away from somebody. He played his butt off.
Presented by your New England Ford dealers. Built for America. Built Ford proud.